Good morning, everybody. How you doing this Sunday? Everyone gets out of their chairs and says, "Doing great." I'm meteorologist Chris Mulcahy. If you haven't met me before, it's good to see you, and it's going to be a great Sunday. But I'm not talking about the near term. I am always here to prepare you for what's to come. So, as you can see, right over here. Nope, I'm over here. Right over here in these graphics, you can see that we're dry today, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Some of us, when I mean some, I'm talking to you, Chester, Lancaster, and Chesterfield County. You could see maybe a sprinkle to 1/100th of an inch of rain overnight by tomorrow morning. Most of us are staying dry. We have a couple of good mornings, including Joy. Joy from Wisconsin. Joy, it's always great to see you every morning. So good morning to you. And then we also have the King of Rednecks says good morning from YouTube. Hopefully everyone is having a sensational day. Let's get to Friday and Saturday. I'm not trying to bypass what's happening this week, but we also have to kind of look in the past of what we've been doing, and it's really been a crazy trend. Did you know since December 1st, here in Charlotte, North Carolina, we've had multiple big rain events. Look at all of the really big ones across either a 1 to 3 day span that we've had over an inch. One that really sticks out is January 9th, 2.53 inches of rain. That was a big one. That's also where we had that confirmed EF1 tornado that was in Catawba County, but over 13 inches. Put in that perspective, that's insane because it really was through the months of August, September, and October. We didn't really have much that was going on. Where through the month of January, we had 7.28 inches of rain. That, for one, is the wettest month that we've had since April 2020. But look at the combination from September, October to November, the amount of rain that we saw. So this really caught up on the drought. I did stories back in November about how bad the drought was getting. We started to see improvements in December, and it's actually the winter months that you want that rain to really saturate the soils. Now, South Carolina has a goose egg, zero, zip, zilch, nada happening in the entire state as far as drought goes, but it's just a little bit of a yellow that's on the eastern and western side of the state, one the Outer Banks, one far western North Carolina, that you now have a 3% dry status for North Carolina. So even though we're dry over the next weekish or so, we haven't seen rain in about 3 days. A week of dry weather is just fine because our drought status at one point was 9% extreme for North Carolina. 94% of it was dry to drought stricken. Now less than 3%, a 91% increase over 2 months. That's fantastic. But moving forward, we could see some decent rains yet again. It's all about patterns here that we've been seeing here. And sometimes as meteorologists, weather people, it's all about pattern recognition. And this is showing that we are going to see constant systems after constant system that is going to be rolling through the area. So give me 1 second. I'm going to backtrack this because I want to slow this down for you. It's on the other computer. Hold on 1 sec. Might be able to hear me. Boom. Boom. All right, there we go. So I'm back. Rain chance number one that we're going to see is on Friday. So on Friday, we're going to see a pulse of rain that moves in along that cold front that you can see right there. I think it's scattered rain. Doesn't look to be anything crazy. It's maybe up to a 1/4 inch max, and that's the max. I think it's really only a 1/10 of an inch that we see from there. Then we take a break. So for next Saturday, we're already done with this weekend. You're probably already thinking about the next weekend. I think Saturday is going to be one of the best days temperature-wise, but it's kind of split. I think we start off cloudy and dry, but then by the end of the day, we're going to see more rain roll back in. But Saturday, I have a high temperature of 67. That could be realistically cranked up to 70 degrees, and a 70-degree day in February is always lovely. That is round two of rain. But I want to focus in on this next round that's well off towards the west. That low pressure system, it's called a mid-latitude cyclone. Whenever you have a low connected to a warm front and cold front, that usually can lead right underneath the low pressure system some of the worst weather. And since we are going to be a little bit warmer in the 60s to near 70 degrees, I think that we will have a chance for a severe storm or two once you get to Monday. So rolling forward, our rain chances increase on Friday. So this is a great stretch sometime to know about the dry periods. If you need to do any painting or anything like that, and you need at least 2, 3, 4 days to dry out, well, then this is your time frame. Once you get to Friday, it's scattered rain. You take a slight break. Then more rain late in the day to Sunday, then you take a break. I still think it's Monday that most of the rain is going to fall, but I'm seeing extended models could see up to about 2 inches. And then after that, it looks like the pattern is going to be settling down some. All right, so we have Ray here coming from Twitter. When will home prices drop? I want to move there. I wish I had the answer for that, because then I would have a whole separate career. But honestly, Ray, if you're thinking about moving here to Charlotte, North Carolina, I think many people can back it up. I love it here. It's fantastic. We're talking about winter right now. February 4th, we have a high of 56 degrees today. Talking about in a week, we'll have a high near 70 degrees. And realistically, even during the dead of winter, which is usually the middle part of January, we at most will average a low of 32, a high of 52. Of course, you have some extremes. We hit 13 degrees, but then we also hit 72 for the month of January. If anyone else has any other questions, that's kind of my main point here. I wasn't going to spend a super amount of time just really just talking about those rain chances, that potential. The temperature trend is great, 50s rolling forward, but showing you a little bit more about the big one. I always like to pick my weather highlighter. This looks to be a monster system. Look at this. So this is what it looks like. That's Monday at 11 a.m. Widespread rain moving in. So you could have a good soaker picking up 1 to 2 inches of rain, but then right underneath that, see those little lines, those circles right around Memphis? It's underneath there along the cold front that if this has the right timing, that we could have an embedded strong line of thunderstorms. And then meanwhile, north and northwest of this system, you're looking at a big time snow event. Not here. I think the most snow that you're going to see here is going to be anywhere from maybe that dusting Dakota, maybe up to a couple of inches on the mountaintops, and that's heading into Tuesday. But still no snow here in Charlotte. Today actually marks 2 years, 6 days without a measurable snowfall. That is insane. So right now it's the 5th most days that we've gone without a measurable snowfall here in Charlotte, and this is the longest streak without even a trace of snow. So snow lovers, this was not the video for you. Those wanting more rain, this is the video for you, because starting Friday, constant rain chances through about next Monday to Tuesday. Any other questions while I'm here? If not, great to see you. Great filling in for Brittany for this Sunday. I, of course, will be back with Myth, the Legend, Larry Sprinkle. We'll be talking about great weather in the meantime, and then I'm going to kind of go on a little bit of a leave. But great to see you all. I love being here on the weekend. I have several weekends I'm going to be filling in here coming up. So I look forward to more videos like these and love talking to you lovely people. In the meantime, what are we going to do? We're going to have a sensational Sunday. I'm meteorologist Chris Mulcahy, wishing you a wonderful day. Goodbye.